Thursday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHCS. Don Getling, yours truly, along with my cohort and partner in crime, Mr. Gino Franti.
What's happening, Don? Having a good time today on our 3-year anniversary show.
3-year anniversary. How about that? So come check us out. Come check out the new, in 3 years now we have our own personalized, custom-built studio, the Vault Media Studio, right here at Cherry Creek Mortgage, right here on basically Turney Road, right off the freeway here. You can check us out by going to donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com. Click on Listen and Chat Live, and you'll see 3 strapping, handsome men in the booth here. And it's live, and we're talking to Mr. Scott Crayons joining us today. Thanks for joining us, Scott.
Absolutely. I feel lucky that my first time on the show is in the actual vault, but where'd the money go?
No, we lend money now. That's what we do.
That's right.
It's all paper money now.
Yeah, electronic funds being transferred. That's what we got.
No doubt about it. Well, you're listening on a very special show because it's very timely with what's going on. You are, man, we've been on it. I swear, our crystal ball, because it's numbers. I'm going to give you a secret. Here's the secret. It seems like we're just savants. We really know, we know what's going to happen in the future. Well, the only reason we know this stuff, and here's the secret, and you're getting insider information because you're listening to the show today. It's nothing special other than we watch numbers. We know trends. We see directions. We study everyone, chief economists, National Association of Realtors, Bloomberg, Fannie Mae, mortgage bankers. You should see the amount of information that Gino, myself, and our team here at Cherry Creek review every single day, every day. And because we see this, it enables us to see the future based on the past. And there are trends, and that's what we're going to share with you today. And we've been pretty much on it for 3 years now. That's why I guess we're still on the air for 3 years now, is we have nailed it. We nailed the bottom of the market 6 months before. Warren Buffett was willing to throw it out there. That's right. Not Jimmy Buffett, but Warren Buffett. We nailed when the rates were going to go up 3 months before they went up.
Most recently, we just nailed this last piece, which is the the piece of the spring fling.
Yes.
Okay. The reality is we've been talking about this now since December.
Yep. We've been warning you because the market did slow down, and the media loves to jump on good news and bad news, especially bad news, because they want you to listen and go, oh, the sky is falling. Why? The reason is the market slowed down. It had to. It was overheated for a little bit. Everybody had to take a breather, and therefore they jumped on it. Oh, here comes the coming of the next bubble. There's no bubble. There's just not enough inventory. Bottom line, we don't have enough homes for sale based on the amount of people that are still coming into the world and the fact that the home builders have been scared to death to build. So we don't have enough inventory. And go ahead,
it's
Jim.
not only that they're scared to build, it's also how difficult it is to get a project approved these days. There is so much red tape. We know of some local projects that have been going through all the red
Years.
tape. Two different projects that we're aware of that have been decades in the making.
Yes.
I mean, decades. So the reality is we have a shortage of inventory here in Santa Clarita. It's the same in the rest of California. We're one of the most litigious states in the nation, and it makes it nearly impossible to
everybody's
start
wondering when
project.
we're going to build the 26,000 homes down 126.
New
And that's
Homeland
all.
Farm.
It's all designed, laid out. It's 3 villages. It's beautiful. And, of course, they did take a seat back when the economy slowed down. But also, they're still dealing with environmentalists right now. I'm not picking on them, but that's just the fact.
Save the red turtle or whatever.
Yeah, who knows? It's because there's water rights. There's all kinds of stuff that's involved. So it is difficult, Gino. So you're right. So our bottom line is, and Scott, feel free to jump in on this because I know you watch the numbers as well, is that the media's jumped on that that we're going to another bubble. We've told you no, because there's a lot of pent up demand. Also, the good news is for all of us, and I'm going to share some good news, Scott. Have we seen some price appreciation this last year?
Oh, without a doubt. Are you kidding? From the beginning of 2013 to probably about June, maybe into August a little bit. I think we're in the 12% appreciation range or something
nationally.
Nationally, so
locally
25. So with such little inventory in this town, I think today we're right around 604 houses on the market. I think I read a couple of days ago,
which is better than the 200 we had.
Yeah. I mean, we were hovering a little south of 400 for most of last year, from what I recall, but.
You're dead on.
Hey, we're not going to see 25% again. So you slow down in third, fourth quarter last year, and of course the first quarter this year. But here's the spring. This is when Kids are getting out of school. It's time to move. It happens every single year, but I think we're presented with a unique situation now where you've still got historically low mortgage rates.
There you go.
You're getting rates under 5% still for 30-year fixed loans, and they're going to go up. Without a doubt. You look at the Fed's tapering program where they've been artificially keeping mortgage rates low for now going on, 5-6 years. I think that was 2009 when that started, quantitative easing. So that's going away. They've started to tick that away. So, you look at some poor economic news continuing to flow out. Jobless claims are up again, 16,000 today. Right. That's bad news, which usually means good news for interest rates. So, yeah, maybe on the short term, but there's no doubt that in the next year or so, rates will be going up. So you've got that. Let's go back to the appreciation question again. I mean, I think we're definitely going to be seeing most economists' articles that I've read. You're going to see more around that 6 to 7% appreciation range out here. So
yeah, I like it. He's backing us up.
Yeah,
that's why we brought him in. Yeah, that's why we hired Mr. Scott Crayon.
Well, there's a piece of every day. As a mortgage professional, you have to time block a little bit and be educated and up on everything that's going on.
Well, you see the amount of stuff that flows around our office on a regular basis, back and forth, and we all share with great information, and we study really hard, and it's awesome. Because what Scott's alluding to is the same thing we've been talking about, Gino, is we've been warning everybody that this huge price appreciation, 12 to 12.5% nationally over the last year, and 20 to 25% locally here in Southern California, was not going to, it cannot sustain itself. It's only because we're at the rock bottom. We're talking, prices decreased almost 50%. So when you go down that low, once it started coming up, there's confidence that got built up, and it went up fast. We're talking some pockets here in Santa Clarita over $100,000 in a year. But that's created opportunity for you out there. The good news is this created an opportunity. 4 million homeowners across the nation now have equity that didn't have equity before.
In fact, that was a great point, because one of the things is you may not know that you have equity right now. I know that our real estate professionals tell us every single day they met with a family that didn't know that they could sell their home and move up to a bigger home. They met with a family that didn't know they had equity. Then on top of that, what I always suggest is meet with your CPA. See if you can utilize your capital gains exemption. That way you can also do some tax avoidance planning. So there's a lot of things right now with that newfound equity that it's time to take advantage of that newfound equity, utilize tax strategies, and build what the next decade's going to look like for your family.
Yeah, we should go into, we're going to go into detail on your equity advantage and what opportunities that's created. Let's do that in the next segment,
Okay,
Gino.
sounds good.
Let's just finish up here with some people that are backing us up, like Scott was alluding to, that some of the experts are basically, I guess, following in our footsteps, because we've been saying this now for months, but now it's funny, since we have a smaller audience, I guess we can throw it out there, but we know our audience well, we know our community well, but now we have a chief, like for example, chief economist for CoreLogic, one of the largest reporting companies in the nation and what most go to. Mark Fleming was just quoted stating that the spring home buying season will kick off and prices should remain strong due to low inventory, but should moderate over the next year as pent-up supply is swallowed up. Boy, there's like echo in the house, huh?
You know what's interesting is I look at this and you know what the problem is. I think you hit the nail on the head, Don, is that one is that we know our market, we know what's going on, and we're not afraid to be wrong. We'll tell people what we really think because of the studying we do. These large economists, they're so afraid to be wrong that they have to reserve their opinion for 3 or 4 or 5 months till it's already been well confirmed in the data.
So now they're calling us. Hey, what do you guys think? So they're going to call the Don and Gino show now and ask, hey, what do you guys think, so I can throw it out there? Because we've been pretty much on. We've had Elliot Eisenberg, chief economist. Elliot Eisenberg, he's a go-to person nationally for a lot of these people. He just predicted, as well as the CEO of Zillow, Spencer Raskoff, both predicted that price increases will no longer be in the 12% plus range. They're going to go down to the moderate to 4 to 7% range.
Heard that before.
Yeah, sound familiar to all of you? So we got a lot of people backing us up. So we got we have Bloomberg that says home sales poised to surge in spring. Huh. All these people backing us up, Gino. So we're going to go into detail in the next couple of segments what your opportunities are, why you need to take action now, and it's huge financially for you and your family. And you do need to take action because the spring fling is coming, and we're going to hop on into it in the next couple of segments. So please don't go away. We're going to go into detail on stuff you need to know on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. We'll be right back.